Good evening, good gracious, good golly, good Molly. How you doing? How about a little Bob Seger tonight? I'm feeling like Bob Seger. On a long and lonesome highway east of Omaha, you can listen to the engine moaning out its one note song. You can think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before. Your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do. And you don't feel much like riding. You just wish the trail through. So here I am. I'm on the road again. There I am. Up on the stage, here I go. I'm playing star again. There I go. Turn the page. Well, you walk into a restaurant, strung out from the road, and you feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Most times you can't hear him talk. Other times you can. All the same old cliches. Is that a woman or a man? And you always seem outnumbered, and you don't dare make a stand. So here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go. I'm playing star again. There I go. Turn the page. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you try to give away. And the sweat pours out your body like the music that you play. Later in the evening, as you lie awake in bed, with the echoes from the amplifiers ringing in your head, you smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what she said. So here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go. I'm playing star again. There I go. Turn the page. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go. I'm playing star again. There I go. There I go. All right, that was a Bob Seger song. How about what else we got here? Turn the page, turn the page. What is this? The only song he knows? The karaoke knows? Oh, Against the Wind. Ooh, that's a good one. Well, that's building. How about sometimes, Lord, I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes, Lord, I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes, Lord, I feel like a motherless child. A long, long way from my home. It seems like yesterday, but it was long ago. Jane was lovely. She was the queen of my nights. There in the darkness with the radio playing low and the secrets that we shared, the mountains that we moved, caught like a wildfire out of control, till there was nothing left to burn and nothing left to prove. And I remember what she said to me, how she swore that it never would end. I remember how she held me, oh so tight. Wish I didn't know now what I didn't know then. Against the wind, we were running against the wind. We were young and strong, we were running against the wind. The years rolled slowly past, and I found myself alone, surrounded by strangers I thought were my friends. I found myself further and further from my home, and I guess I lost my way. There were on so many roads. I was living to run and running to live, never worrying about paying or even how much I owe. Moving 8 miles a minute for months at a time. I'm breaking all the rules that would bend. I began to find myself searching for shelter again and again, against the wind, little something against the wind. I found myself seeking shelter against the wind. Well, those drifted days are past me now. I got so much more to think about. Deadlines and commitment. What to leave in and what to leave out. Against the wind. I'm still running against the wind. I'm older now, but still running against the wind. Well, I'm older now, but still running against the wind. against the wind. I'm still running. I'm still running against the wind. I'm still running. Oh, I'm still running against the wind now. Still running against the wind. Running against the wind now. See the young man run. Watch a run, young man run now. Watch a young man running now. He'll be running against the wind now. Against the wind now. All right, what else we got? Old time rock and roll. Well, why not? Just take those old records off the shelf. I sit and listen to them by myself. The day's music ain't got the same song. I like that old time of rock and roll. Don't try and take me to no jukebox. No, to my disco. Just take those old records off the shelf. I sit and listen to them by myself. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time of rock and roll. Don't try to take me to a disco. You'll never even get me out on the floor. In 10 minutes, I'll be late for the door. I like that old time of rock and roll. Still like that old time of rock and roll. That calm music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time of rock and roll. Won't go to here and play a tango. I'd rather hear some blues, a funky old soul. There's only one sure way to get me to go. Stop playing old time of rock and roll. Call me a rally, call me what you will. Say I'm on fashion, say I'm over the hill. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time of rock and roll. Still like that old time of rock and roll. That calm music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time of rock and roll. Still like that old time of rock and roll. That calm music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time of rock and roll. Still like that old time of rock and roll. That calm music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time of rock and roll. Still like that old time of rock and roll. That calm music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time of rock and roll. Feel like that old time of rock and roll. Well, that's fun. Okay, how about what else we got here? Still the same. Still the same. I think I know that one. Let's give it a try. You always won every time you placed a bet. You're still damn good, and no one's gotten to you yet. Every time they were sure you had caught, you were quicker than they thought. You just turn your back and walk. You always said the cards would never do you wrong. The trick you said would never play the game too long. A gambler's share, the only risk that you would take, the only loss you could forsake, the only bluff you couldn't fake, and you're still the same. I caught up with you yesterday, moving game to game. No one standing in your way. Turning on the charm long enough to get you by. You're still the same. You still aim high. There you stood. Everybody watched you play. I just turned and walked away. I had nothing left to say. 'Cause you're still the same. You're still the same. Moving game to game. All right, enough of that one. How about let's go to something else. Is there any other Bob Seger songs they have here that I like? Oh, turn the page. Hmm. All right, maybe enough of Bob Seger. How about though? That was about a gambler. How about I go to Kenny Rogers, The Gambler by Kenny Rogers? That would be good. The Gambler karaoke. Give that a go. Oh yeah. Okay, let's try that. Your love keep lifting me higher than I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, quench my desire. Lord, I'll be at your side forevermore. I'll be at your side forevermore. You're that one in a million. Lord, that one in a million, girl. And when I wrap my love arms around you, oh, I can stand up and face the world. Your love keep lifting me higher than I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, quench my desire. Lord, I'll be at your side forevermore. I'll be at your side forevermore. On warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with the gambler. We're both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring out the window at the darkness till boredom overtook us. And he began to speak. He said, "Son, I made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces for a taste of your whiskey. I'll give you some advice." So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, "If you're going to play the game, boy, you got to learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done." Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away and know what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser. And the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. When he finished speaking, he turned back towards the window and crushed out his cigarette and faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler he broke even. But in his final words, I found an ace that I could keep. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em. All right, how about, let's see what else we got up here. Okay, let's see what's on this. This has got a whole bunch of songs. Let's start from the beginning and see, and we'll just skip the ones we don't want. Come on. Come on, baby. There we go. Best karaoke with lyrics, Stingray Karaoke. All right, what do you got? What's up first? No. What's next? If I ain't got you. No. All right, let's see what this is. Oh, Bill Withers. Yes. Yes, please. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, I wonder this time where she's gone. I wonder if she's gone to stay. I ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away, and I know, 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 I know. Hey, I got to leave. You don't think alone, but ain't no sunshine when she's gone. No. I ain't no sunshine when she's gone. No. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And this house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Bill Withers, what do we got next? Come on. Oh, lean on me. More Bill Withers. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain. We all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow for, no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, sister, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear, that you can't carry. Right up the road, I'll share your load. If you just call me, if you need a friend, if you need a friend now, call me. Oh, yeah, if you need a friend. If you ever need a friend, just call me. Call me. Call me. Bill Withers. Oh my goodness. He's amazing. Okay, what do we got next? Piano Man. All right. Mhm. 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 It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He said, "Son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La 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 dee dee da, la la dee dee da da." I'll sing us a song, you're the piano man. I'll sing us a song tonight. We're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright. Now, John at the bar is a friend of mine, and he gets me my drinks for free. And he's quick with a joke or to light up your smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. He says, "Bill, I believe this is killing me." As a smile ran away from his face. "Well, I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place." Oh, la 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 da dee da, la da 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 da. Now, Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife. And he's talking with David, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessmen steadily get stoned. Yes, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. Okay, enough of that one. Proud Mary, hallelujah. John Fogerty left a good job in the city. working for the man every night and day. But I never lost 1 minute of sleeping, worrying about the way things might have been. Big wheel keep on turning, primary keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. I cleaned a lot of plates in Memphis. I pumped a lot of pain down in New Orleans. But I never saw the good side of a city until I hit a ride on Riverboat Queen. A big whales keep on turning. Primary keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Now, if you come down to the river, I bet you gonna find some people who live. You don't have to worry if you got no money. People on the river are happy to give. Big whale keep on turning. Primary keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. 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 Okay, you know what? I am looking for. I just thought of that song by Gordon Lightfoot. What is that called again? The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Wreck of Edmund karaoke. Let's give that a try. Yeah. Okay, last song. Then I'm going to bed. The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead. Never gives up her dead. When the skies of November turn gloomy, with a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good ship and true was it bound to be chewed when the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned. concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. And later that night, when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they've been feeling? The wind on the wires made a tattletale sound, and a wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late, and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. When supper time came, the old cook come on deck, saying, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed ya." At 7 p.m., a main hatchway caved in. He said, "Fellas, it's been good to know ya." The captain widened, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. And later that night, when its lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn minutes to hours? The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they'd put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up or they might have capsized. They may have broke deep and took water. And all that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Lake Huron rose, Superior sang in the rooms of her ice water mansion. Oh, Michigan steams like a young man's dream. The islands and bays are for sportsmen. And farther down below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. And the iron boats go, as the mariners all know, with the gales of November remembered. In a musty old hall in Detroit, they prayed in the Maritime Sailors Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Superior, they said, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early. All right. Thank you for joining me. Keep yourself well. Have a good sleep. Talk to you tomorrow night. Bye. Get 'em Matson.